Good morning, day 32. I've been hiking for a month. Dead center, you can see my solar panel and battery, and you might look carefully and see my watch sitting there in the sun charging up. That's because they're not getting fully charged during the day. And I'm down to one little light on the battery pack, so I gotta do what I can to get more power into it. Anyway, yesterday kind of bummed me out with my knee hurting like it did. But what I've decided overnight, when everything sucks, eat something. Ate something and slept and rested well. And I'm going to at least walk to Flagstaff and probably the Grand Canyon, and then decide what to do from there. I really think it would work out just fine. So since my battery backup is so low on power and I'm not getting a lot of solar juice during the day because, cloudy and rainy. So I got to conserve my battery power. So I'm going to be probably not doing a lot of videos and a lot of pictures because I'm going to be turning my phone off when I'm not going to be using it. So I got to be something really amazing for it to be a picture or video, because I got to turn my phone on and then do it and then turn it off again. I don't really need the phone for navigation. I'll be checking the water sources here in a bit to find out where I need to carry water from. I'll be checking at confusing trail intersections, but for the most part, phone's going to be off. So that's different than I usually do. But I want to conserve the battery power, especially if a couple of days it's going to be partly cloudy and possibly rainy again. So got to do that. So day 32, let's get started, I guess. And I didn't sleep well last night. Don't know why. It was nice and comfy. It was not cold at all last night. It was chilly, but not freezing like it was the night before. My tent is dry. So, but you saw, beautiful morning, a beautiful spot to be in. That's all about it. Yay. Well, the stuff's packed up. I'm waiting for another 10-15 minutes or so. I've been awake for about 2 hours. My stuff's been charging in the sun back there somewhere for about an hour and a half or so. And it's working. Battery is now flashing at light number 2, which means it isn't quite full yet. To half, at least. Watch has gone up to just over half battery, so that's good news. I got 3.3 to water, a little bit under a liter of water to get there. And then after that, at 9.5 is more water. And then I'll figure out what I'm doing from there. Again, today is not going to be a whole lot of video and pictures because I got to conserve my battery power. In fact, I don't know how much I'm going to be doing. So it's got to be remarkable for me to take a picture of something. So that's that. I am probably going to go ahead and walk to Flagstaff, just in spite of any weather. I can make it work out probably. And today I get to a road. Don't know what's at the road, but today's a road somewhere. I guess that's it for now. My pack is lighter than it was, so I've eaten quite a bit of food the last 12 hours or so. So it should be easier walking today. My pack is lighter today than it was yesterday. Lighter than it was when I left the water. And it's going to be about this heavy, I think, all day. Because I only need a liter to go from this next water source to the next water source. A liter and a half. So off I go. And that's my campsite. It's as if I was never there. Okay, 9.5 miles in for the day. Not having my phone out and having to look and just hiking. I get in a zone and it's great. There are sections of the trail I was thinking about totally other things, and I just hiked on and my feet knew where to go, my trekking poles know where to go, and it was great. Making really good time. I'm really pleased with the speed I'm going today. Knees feel great, legs feel great, feet feel great. Everything feels great, but I have a plan for possibly snowy weather on Monday morning. In 25 miles is Lake Mary Road again, and it should be. I can be there on Sunday morning easily.
very easily. And I can, if it's going to continue to be snowy on Monday morning, I will just hitch into Flagstaff from there and make a decision about what I'm doing from then. Because I don't want to hike in the snow. It'll be gone by Tuesday, so I could come back Tuesday and then go back and do just filling that, what, 2-day section it would be. But that's the plan. Battery's working out great over there, leaving it in the sun like that. And it's been flashing on light number 3 of 4 for the last couple of hours, so I don't know how long that takes to actually fill up. If I get to 4 lights today, it will be a fantastic success. So that's what's going on today. The trail has been beautiful and easy. Weather's been fantastic. I mean, it looks like this all day today. Who couldn't enjoy walking in this? This is fantastic and great. Well, I made it to camp, 14-something miles. Feel really good. Today was probably the best day I've had on trail. Felt really good. Well, most of the day I zoned out for a lot of the time. My solar panel and battery pack over there in the shade, you might see smack dab in the center. Started at 1 little light and is now flashing on 4 out of 4. So whatever making sure the battery was plugged in and charged all day long, as long as it was in the sun, has worked out really well. I'm so pleased. Saw 2 little herds of elk, 2 little groups of elk, a fox. The water has been terrific. The weather's been perfect. I need far less water than I thought I might, so I'm going very far on a little bit of water. And my tent is all set up, and I'm just having, today was fantastic. I can't express that enough. It was almost a full day of that euphoria that I like so much coming out here. But today was a very good day. And I zoned out. I got to, without having the electronics on me, looking at the map to see how much up and down I had to do. I just zoned out on the trail and focused on the trail, and my legs and arms and trekking poles were all on autopilot. I started thinking about things at home, things for the future. It was all good. Without electronics, you sort of get in your own head, and it turns out my own head's a pretty good place to be. What a fantastic day today was. Let's hope tomorrow is good. There's varying forecasts on how much rain, or the chance of rain tomorrow is. One forecast, the National Weather Service says at 2 o'clock it's like a 6% chance. Another that is famously not correct says it's like 30% all day long. And I don't know where they get their forecast from, but that doesn't seem quite right. So it's probably going to be somewhere in between the two, right? So partly cloudy and sometimes rain and thunderstorms. So could be kind of nice. Could be kind of sucky. I only have like 20 miles to the road where I want to get off trail on Sunday morning and avoid the snow on Monday morning and Tuesday and maybe Wednesday. It's looking pretty bleak, pretty cold. But it's just this section of trail, oh my goodness, was so easy. Cruising along at an average speed, including stops, of 2.8 miles an hour. That's pretty fucking fast. And moving, when I was checking my watch at the time it was happening, usually 3 miles an hour. So 3.1, 3.2, 3.4 occasionally. There's something in my sock I'm trying to get out. So great day. That's probably all for today. There's the sun charging my battery over there again, smack dab in the center. Oh, what a great day.